SoundCloud music.
What's up, man? Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever you guys celebrate, Hanukkah, Christmas,
Why you got a hard
New
H,
Year's.
though?
You know, I'm out here trying to be politically correct, like LeBron James about the whole Jewish money thing. You know, I don't know if you guys pay attention to that.
I just was talking about that before we recorded.
Shout outs to the Jewish people out there. Shout outs to our Jewish listeners if you're listening to us and you're Jewish.
Do you know exactly what he said or no?
No, he had a 21 set. He was playing 21 Savage in the background
Mm-hmm.
and had a Jewish line. He's like, I'm about to get this Jewish money. And people thought like, oh, you're perpetuating stereotypes. But to us as black people, like Jewish money, like we think Jewish people be out here getting that money.
like Arab money?
Yeah, you know, like
Arab money.
Like when people say, oh, I got my Jewish lawyers, you know, people don't say that as a stereotype. They say that like, yo, these are high pedigree of lawyers that will fucking cut your head off in court, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is in today's sensitive ass time.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that, because that was the main conversation I had earlier. I was like, I'm sick and tired of these sensitive people coming out, man.
Hey, it's tough.
It's
man.
joke sensitive, folks. Damn.
Like,
It's like you can't talk nowadays.
like with specifically with that was more of a positive look on Jewish people. They're like, no, it plays with us being cheap and all that stuff. You guys,
no. See, there's a difference when when people call you a Jew versus calling you Jewish. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When people say Jew, that's like a racial epithet, like you fucking Jew.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Jewish people, I like y'all cool. But when you say, oh, you're Jewish, you know, that's, you know,
Stating what you are.
that's saying what you are.
Hello?
You know what I mean? Damn it, man. We just need to talk, man. We need more context. I mean, especially in the world of Twitter, things can get lost in translation and tweets and texts and, you know, misunderstanding because everyone's growing up from different backgrounds and experiences, and people just don't know how to have clear dialogue. But anyway, we're going off on a tangent. Welcome back to the place where nothing is safe. This is episode 138 of the Jig Is Up podcast. You know me, I'm your host, Dios Marco, and I'm with...
It's your guy, M Easy, a.k.a. your motherfucking stereotype isn't a bad thing. Don't trip.
Hey, I mean, when white guys say, I'm half black from the waist down...
Hey, what the fuck does that mean?
Two black guys like, hey, what do you mean by that? You're like, okay, white boy, you think you got a big dick? Okay, cool. You know?
Right.
You probably do. Pause.
What?
But
Hello?
hey, it's up for whoever saw that decide. It's not up to me.
Okay.
Go
And
ahead, state your name, gangster.
it's your girl, Miss Nessa, aka Blazer Mommy, aka not just play.
Why not?
Why not? It's the last episode of the year.
Right.
Later ring out. Yeah, this is the last time you guys are going to hear from us in 2018. But, yeah, we'll see you in 2019. Don't get too sad. He's like, what? It's the last episode? Nah, it's the last episode of the year. Shit, man. How you guys feel about this year?
It's
Everything-
been an interesting year.
Been an interesting year.
Yes, talking about it with my boss and some of my coworkers, we said that 2018 was the year of revealing, like people revealing themselves,
Uh-oh.
and a rebuilding stage.
Revealed and rebuilt?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's real shit for me. Like I agree 100% with that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Personally, on a personal note.
Personally, it's just another chapter of my growth and evolution, and some things I still need to work on. every year I try to grow in some type of way. So this one I think is about how I just look at relationships in 2018. I usually had a fixated, clear perception of how relationships should be, but it takes work, it takes patience, and also just learning your partner, and sometimes learning how to make peace with each other's differences and the common grounds that you guys have. And yeah, it's pretty much a lot of sharing, definitely a lot of sharing. So in more ways than one. If you guys have been listening to us for
I
a
knew he was
whole
gonna
last
slip that in.
52 weeks or so. What about you, Easy?
For me, is the word that comes to mind is balanced. It's been a balanced year for me. Nothing, not too negative, and not overly positive. It's been an equal amount of both throughout the year.
All right, equal amount. So
yeah, ready for next year.
Yeah, same.
yeah, 2019.
Learn some shit. So
yeah, man, we've been podding for a while. We've been podding since 2016. Now it's like when people come up to me asking me about like podcast advice. Yeah, people hit me up like, "Yo, how do I start a podcast?" Like, just start one.
Hey, that's real. Just
yeah,
jump
I
right
be
in.
having people asking me about equipment and shit. Like,
I was
what?
like, dude, like, just start one.
Dude, February will be 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years in February. Yeah, we got to get our shit together.
Hey, we're getting there.
We getting there, though. We getting there. But we coming for y'all niggas. We going to be the best podcast in San Diego. Nah, that didn't sound convincing.
Maybe if you start saying,
He's so stupid.
Oh, man.
we.
Oh. All right, man. So I know it's been a while. I haven't done a nothing to safe segment. I just want to get a couple of them out of the way. Yeah, it's crazy out here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get that. There we go. All right, man. I know New Year's Eve is coming up. You guys gonna turn up. For single guys, single women, swinger couples, whatever you guys do out there in the streets, wrap it up. Be careful, because if you live in these 15 cities, woo, y'all better wrap it up. And I'm not even going to even waste any time in introduction. This is a list of the updated list of the 15 U.S. cities with the highest rates of HIV diagnosis. And
damn,
man, we're gonna start it off with Tampa, St. Petersburg, Florida at number 15.
Florida's on there a couple times.
Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, except your HIV and your herpes at number 14.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Columbia, South Carolina. I heard that's the home of the Gamecocks. And if you ain't wearing your protective gear, you're gonna be in IR for the whole season. So Columbia, South Carolina, wrap it up. Chocolate City, that is now gentrified.
Wow.
Washington D.C. out there in Georgetown, the DMV area. Wrap it up. You guys are at number 12.
I mean, they've been on the list. So.
Shout out to all my niggas in Third Ward. You guys like you like to chop and screw. Shout out to Travis Scott, Slim Thug,
Hello.
UGK.
You don't shout these niggas out on this list.
What a burger. Even though I'm vegan.
You can say like maybe Pimp C because he spoke out about this somewhat of it, but
Yeah. But before you get in these bun bees, make sure you wrap that shit up.
Stupid as fuck.
Houston at number 11.
Oh my gosh.
Quote the Raven, nevermore. Baltimore, number 10. The Wire. Your meat's gonna be looking like Omar if you keep fucking
my
around like that.
Goodness
well, that's close to
gracious.
the DMV area, so that's the DMV area.
Oh man, Duval out there in Jacksonville, Florida.
I need you to like put some type of noise because I feel like it's missing something.
It's missing something. Do I need to put like
I don't know,
air horn?
something.
Like,
Shot something.
look.
A cartoony bounce sound, or a
Cartoony.
springy sound, something.
Oh, okay. I got it. Let me find something. All right, if I could do that. Next one up. Do I do it before or after? Oh, I have to do it now.
Yeah, do it before. Yeah.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee. Young Buck out
Oh my
there
God.
getting bucked. Wow, with a trans man out there.
I
Young
knew you were gonna
Buck.
say that.
Yeah, Young Buck and his G Unit
Oh, yeah.
out there in Memphis. But no, he's Nashville, so he's Cashville, Tennessee. This is Memphis. This is home of 3-6
I
Mafia.
knew he was gonna say
Young
that.
Dolph. Is Young Dolph from Memphis too?
Is he?
Or
I
Yo
don't
Gotti?
know. I ain't shouting out nobody. I don't know. Even people that's born there.
UGK. I mean, not UGK. A-Ball and MJG.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Next one coming right up. Let me see. I gotta flip in between this. All right. The next city up is Louisville, as they say, Kentucky. The Jefferson County, Indiana. Yeah. Be careful out there. What did I say about the New York? It's a cardinal sin when you get that HIV diagnosis. Because Louisville Cardinals. I don't know.
Was this premeditated? For each city?
Right?
No, this is off the top. Honestly, this is all off the top. This is all off the top.
Okay.
Yeah, so excuse me. If it's
You
if the
it
jokes
sound like
come
you
off-
just went. What did I say earlier? What did I
Yeah.
put that right now?
Yeah. All right. Orlando, Florida.
See, Florida up on that shit.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse is out there in
You
Disney
so
World
stupid.
fucking around on these chicks, and he bring that shit back to Minnie. Ain't no magic going on in Orlando except his
He was cheating.
HIV.
He was at Universal Studios somewhere.
Wrap it up, Orlando. And didn't
Yo,
Dwight Howard used to play for Orlando?
oh,
Okay, let me
it's
stop.
magic.
So
Let me
stupid.
stop. Let me move on to the next one. On to the next.
On to the next.
Oh, you already know. All right, what do you got next? Georgia.
I'm surprised they not
Georgia.
higher on the list or lower.
Mm,
however you say.
What number are they in?
Welcome to Atlanta. When motherfuckers having HIV, you be like, oh shit, I'm scared to
Had
pee.
to-
And
had
I be
to-
in the urinal. Who did it? It's me, I suppose. Jay-Z on the road.
Stupid. I have a really good reference for them.
What?
When you out there giving each other that TLC, don't chase a waterfall.
Or burning down houses
Listen to the rivers and the lakes
that you're used to.
Seriously.
Niggas be snatching people's health like T.I. snatched Nunu's necklace.
You
The HIV be like, man, give me that. Oh
mine.
man, that health is mine. Oh man, yeah, Atlanta, y'all. I mean, I heard y'all had a
in the face
notorious.
with a head full of HIV. That's so
Wait, because
disrespectful.
what number are they?
They are notorious for it.
Yeah.
As much as people, talk shit about it, they're at number 5.
Yeah, I thought they would be like top 3.
I thought they would be top 3 the way motherfuckers talk about
Yeah.
people from
I
Atlanta.
feel like the Bay might be.
So I'll tell you this though, nigga, I ever go to Atlanta, I ain't touching none of y'all. I'm sorry,
Hello?
I'm touching
I
none
would
of y'all.
hope not.
Are you in
You're
a
in a
relationship?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship, but if I ever happen another Portland experience, I ain't touching none of y'all. It's gonna be me and my girl. That's it. No offense.
No offense.
No offense. No disrespect.
Nah, fuck all
What if they
that.
like really, really bad, like fine looking?
They probably
Ah,
the worst one.
Shit, probably the worst ones. They fucking these athletes, and these athletes like Dwight Howard, who also played in Atlanta. See, you notice every city that Dwight Howard had his thing. He played for these cities.
He the
He
carrier.
played
for Washington.
He played for
He the
DC,
carrier.
Played
He
for
the one
Atlanta.
passing it
Atlanta,
around.
Orlando,
LA.
Houston. He played for
He
Houston.
played for Houston.
God damn it, Dwight Howard, what are you doing out here?
Apparently,
Oh no, I
And
can't.
then, how far is Columbia from Charlotte?
He's in South Carolina. Oh man, yo, Dwight. Hey man, you ain't protecting the rim like you used to.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh man, I just hope it's not 3 in the key.
Oh. Oh my goodness. I know some Dwight Howard fans are getting pissed off right now, but you know what? We don't give a fuck. All right, at number 4, Jackson, Mississippi.
Sound like incest city.
I think Jackson, Mississippi. Is it Jackson? No, was that? No, that's different. But Jackson, Mississippi is probably still where they conducted those Tuskegee experiments and injected niggas with fucking syphilis and shit. Instead of hanging niggas, let's give them HIV. I think it's the setup.
Come get your flu shots, everyone.
Yeah, come get your flu shots out here. Hey, niggers, I mean, come get your flu shots. Yeah. Damn. Number 3. Who that gave you HIV? We talking about the 504.
Well,
Nolans.
if you look at like most of the celebrities come out of there.
Yeah, Girls Trip. So I'm wondering who caught HIV in Girls Trip. And then the Essence Festival. You in the Essence
This
Festival?
nigga.
Niggas out there raw dogging and shit. Come on, man.
Gosh.
Come on. Y'all think y'all come on, think about it. Y'all in the Essence Fest. Y'all drunk. Y'all on Bourbon Street. Y'all see something that y'all like and y'all want to take him home or take her home. And condoms probably like the last thing you're thinking about.
And it's the gangster thugs that's
Yeah.
moving that way, the other way.
Mm-hmm. Moving the other
Calling
way.
each other dick.
Giving each other that dope dick. Girl, let me dope
The
you.
home of Frank Ocean.
Is he from New Orleans or I think he's from
Yeah.
Baton Rouge?
Louisiana, fuck it.
Well, Louisiana.
From the state of Louisiana.
They all can get it.
HIV is flooding the streets like Katrina. God damn. Oh, speaking of number 2. Speaking of number 2, right next behind him is Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
See?
The same place where that Alabama player got his finger in his booty hole.
Put a finger in my booty.
We don't play like that around here. You get
Obviously,
killed.
they do.
That's what he trying to kill you. You never know that finger could have had HIV infected in his booty
gosh.
hole. Yo, that's crazy.
Or what if he implanted the HIV from his finger?
And put it in his booty hole.
Put a drop of HIV on his finger and just went ham up that booty hole.
Damn, nothing
my
is
gosh.
safe. All right, for the number 1 undisputed champion of HIV diagnosis to the city that goes to
Oh my gosh.
Miami, Florida.
Oh, wow.
See,
Woo,
Florida was on
boy.
there like 4 times. Like,
Yo,
what the
Florida
fuck?
needs to be canceled, nigga. Florida got the crazy. God damn, Florida's crazy
4
out there.
fucking times, homie. Nah.
Yeah, I ain't touching nothing in Florida.
And then they got the most racist ass motherfucking cops. Nah, fuck Florida.
Florida. Can you just annex Florida from the United States, like
They
Bugs
need
Bunny in
to.
that video, and you just cut off Florida, you kicked it off the United States?
Oh, my God.
Y'all just become your own country.
Home of what's her name? Whatever.
Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony. What the fuck?
Trayvon Martin,
What's his face? The fucker.
the fucker. I don't know. What
No,
fucker
you
you're
just said
talking
Trayvon Martin.
They
What's
do
his
that-
name?
they do
Oh,
that
George
sometimes.
Zimmerman?
Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Like, just canceled the whole Florida. The only thing Florida is good for, I do like partying in Miami, I admit, but I don't be fucking in Miami. And and going
Shit,
to
that's the smartest
Jamaica.
thing you could do. Is
going
not
to
fucking
Jamaica,
Miami.
that's like the
Don't forget
that's the
Uncle Luke,
don't
Oh,
stop
yeah.
getting-
Rick Ross.
Don't stop.
Um,
Rick Ross.
Yeah, they
Port of
just gonna
Miami.
have to
Yeah,
disown
Trina.
that.
Slip and sliding.
slide,
Slip and
Trina.
sliding to these motherfuckers.
even though
HIVs.
them niggas talking about eating booty and shit, like
Yeah. Shout
what
out.
they call themselves, the booty goons or something.
The
Booty goons. I think so.
Trick Daddy did that.
Oh,
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
fuck,
And you
Trick
don't know no
Daddy.
nan nigga. You give you HIV.
Hey,
Have you
eat
want
ass
to go
like
pee? You don't know no nan nigga. Oh man, Miami, and I know like that is like the one of the ultimate trips for niggas to go for. Like
Yeah.
What's that? Memorial Day weekend, Labor Day weekend, turn up and all that shit.
It's basically like Vegas, except it's more expensive. But they don't have tax there, I think.
But they gonna tax your ass with these price tags. God damn. And then especially you're in Miami Beach and you see all them thong bikinis and shit, that's temptation. And you never know because it's a cesspool. Because people are coming from all over the United States. And then they fuck around with the locals and people from other cities fucking around with each other. And they may have some shit and they just one night stand it and whoo, boy. These streets ain't safe out here, boy. Y'all better wrap it up for your New Year's Eve party. That's all I'm saying.
I'm trying to think. Did I?
Or just go home and
Actually, I
masturbate.
did smash one time in Miami.
Uh-oh.
Wrapped up, though. And the dude was from New York.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm clean is all
I'm from
saying.
New York, but I've been living in Miami for the last 2 years. Come get this dick.
Come get this work.
HIV on the tip.
Oh, what was another one? Do you guys hear about Facebook allowing like companies to
Use your information,
use,
right?
use your
Or something?
information
Fuck
on
all that.
Messenger?
Fuck all that. And then didn't it say they could like delete messages and stuff or something?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
So can you imagine something like Netflix, all the algorithms like Netflix or Amazon knowing everything about you,
Yeah,
reading your
that's fucking
DMs and
crazy.
shit?
They're already low-key doing that now anyway, because like when I be searching the internet, I'll just leave something I'm looking at on Amazon. I go to Facebook and I see a little advertisement of that same exact
Yep.
product. I'm like, okay, niggas is watching.
Right.
Better be careful what you put out there. Yeah, I mean that was another thing for nothing is safe. I mean, nothing is safe, nigga. I mean, whatever
Yeah.
you do, you know, don't be out there sending dick pics on your DMs. Next thing you know, you might see she might not even screen capture your shit. Your shit might be on the ad. This nigga cheating. All right, man. So that's enough of my trash ass, nothing to say segments. But
Trash ass.
so I hope you enjoy the rest of 2018, and that's about it for me, man. So we will go ahead and get it started with the NSA.
Oh, you didn't want to talk about the 11-year-old?
Oh no, we got that at the topics.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
We'll go ahead and talk about that.
What's up?
So you'll get it started with the
I
NSA.
feel like that was nothing to say.
Damn, son, where do you find this? This the Jig is Up podcast with Nessa's Service Master.
Beatbox eating music. We do need that drop. Any ladies with a soothing voice want to do a drop for the podcast? Hit us up.
Soothing voice.
Yeah, it has to be like a soothing voice, like the lady who did the Maybach music.
That's the kill-off part.
The kill off point. I think did Kendrick just go at the end? Did I just miss
Wait, what?
that? At the very end part, did he go? Hold on, hold on. Did he? Hold on, I gotta. Shut up. Not that part.
DJ, yo, it's
Damn,
Marco.
son, where do you find this? This the Jig is Up podcast with Nessa's Service.
I just gotta play the last part. It won't let me do it. Damn.
Alright, well.
Google Music Player.
Well, he's almost finished. Let's hear it.
What was that in my imagination? He goes like he just ate a great meal, savoring the flavor. Here comes the kill off, ladies. He laughed.
Oh my God.
Yo! After all that time hearing that, this is my first time hearing that last little. Had way too much fun with that Kmart.
Oh my gosh.
That just reminds me of Devo on Friday when Chris Tucker was trying to move the stanky drawers over his face. He's like,
Oh, man, Devo had skid marks. Ugh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's fucking.
And then he
gross.
I
put
don't know if that was his. Was it his drawers or hers? The girl he was with,
Felicia.
Felicia.
Nah, well, Felicia was picking her booty though.
And she was a fucking crackhead.
In real life now, she's all spreading veganism in the hood.
Hey,
Food
that's
truck.
what's up.
It be like that sometimes.
And remember, she played as Kid's fiance in House Party 3.
Mm-hmm.
totally different person.
Yep.
Totally different person. Because when I found out about that, I was like, yo. When I was a kid, I was like, man, she could get it.
Until you saw Felicia, you thought otherwise, and then now she's spreading veganism.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Back on it.
right?
Well, I mean, not back on it. I'm in a relationship right now, so I'm good.
She could be a unicorn.
You know, it has to be at the discretion of my lady. That's the rules that I play by.
Do y'all think, man? Love is love, even if there's a third one in it.
Hey, man, no judgment.
Oh
We still get it in.
my goodness. Anyway, what's up, y'all?
What up?
Apparently, this is gonna be my last NSA of the year, right? 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to it. It's just kind of like what we were saying earlier on in the episode about how we view this year. But definitely growth is a huge aspect of 2018 for me, at least, and those around me. Yeah, so I know I briefly mentioned last week about, or not even mentioned really, but just shouted myself out for doing or going to conduct a goal setting / vision board workshop for my boss and my coworkers and my trainer. But yeah, so I ended up doing it last Tuesday, and very proud of myself because it was one thing to get out of my comfort zone, and that's something that I did. Okay, I'm just like all over the place right now. Sorry. Earlier in this year, I had said one of my biggest things that I wanted to work on is getting out of my comfort zone, and I did that a few times throughout the year. But I feel like this has been one of the biggest things that stood out for me, besides almost dying and doing the little, or not little, but the big swing in Cabo. That's another story. But with this, I have always talked about being afraid of public speaking, and I took leadership courses back in college and took speech classes, but it still was never like something that I could see myself doing. And that was, obviously speaking in front of people. That's why even doing this podcast, granted, there's no one physically right here but my boys, I still was like insecure about talking, because I know at the end of the day, it's getting out to groups of people. So I felt like it was kind of the same thing. I know it's weird, but whatever. So right before I did my workshop, I was like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm very, I'm very nervous right now. So if I start saying a lot, or if I become stuttering Stanley, like, just bear with me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to cry right now because I can't believe I'm doing, so I'm like freaking out, whatever. And I was
So
like,
you have an anxiety attack?
Yes. So I was having a mini anxiety attack right in front of everybody. And then, I was like, just breathe. You're fine. You're good. So I was like, okay. So at first I was still stuttering. I was like, I was like referring to my notes and stuff. But then it was just weird out of nowhere. Like it all went away. Like I took a deep breath. I was like, okay, Ness, you got this. Did a whole little like mental preparation, and excuse me. And yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I had a burp. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so I ended up doing it, and I ended up, everybody for the most part was very receptive. I said for the most part because I did have one of my coworkers that was, she's a bit young, so she was being a little rude. Not to me. No. She was just on her phone the whole time while everybody else had their eyes on me and were very attentive, So, I wasn't tripping. I wasn't tripping off of her. But yeah, like it ended up becoming like natural, and I don't know. I've never, even working with kids, even coaching basketball, like I've never like taught anything like that, and willingly did that in front of a group, regardless if it's my peers or not. So I have to say that was like one of my greatest accomplishments of 2018, so to speak. But yeah, I just my NSA was just to let everybody know that don't limit yourself to not going out and doing what you want to do. Like, if you're passionate about something, just do it. I know we were talking about podcasting. Huh? What?
I said Nike.
Yeah, shout out to Nike. We were talking about podcasting earlier and how Marco was saying that, people are asking him about questions about podcasting and how to start it, and asking Amizi about how to use equipment. And, like, at the end of the day, just do it. Like, do your research, but just do it. Yeah, that's kind of like my message. And then also protect your energy. And I say that because towards the end of the year, like a couple months ago, some shit went down. The boys know about it. I didn't really speak about it on here because none of y'all damn business.
Damn.
But,
maybe if you guys become patrons on
yeah,
Patreon,
then I can
and
spill
maybe
the
she could
beans.
divulge that information. But you guys are not signing up on the Patreon,
Yeah,
so
y'all ain't
Y'all
her friends.
sleeping. Y'all sleeping on us.
we're gonna drop these Patreon episodes, and I guess it's just gonna be us to hear. We're gonna be a
Yeah.
little bit more unfiltered, a little bit more unsafe, and just
Definitely.
really more real and raw,
Definitely.
and have nastier, awkward questions to come up with. But you guys are gonna miss out on all that because you just listen to us here. But when we have our Patreon, it's gonna be
It's gonna
popping.
be on it, Papa, y'all.
I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be popping on Patreon. So hashtag the jig is up,
Yes.
but definitely patreon.com/the jig is up. All right, that's a little promo.
Yeah, no, it's all good. So with that being said, I had said earlier about, this has been a year of revealing and growth and rebuilding. So with the revealing stage, I think I talked about some of that a few NSAs ago, and just basically, just being friends with a couple of individuals for damn near 13 years, and then went from that to not even fucking with one another for now going on like 2 months now, I guess you can say. And I felt like that was necessary to happen because I'm really, really a huge believer on things happening for a reason. And I believe that needed to happen, which, like I said, if you do, or like Margo said, if you do listen to Patreon, I'll possibly talk about it.
You gotta be a good patron too. I'm talking about like you putting up some nice little ducats for it.
Y'all spend bullshit money on bullshit shit every day. The least you can do is
Get this
support
premium
this
content from
shit
us,
for shit you
man.
actually enjoy listening to. I'm just saying.
Exactly. You gotta get this promo game up. I'm telling you, that should be the thing. The Patreon, because the Patreon will actually help us get merch for y'all.
Yes.
Maybe
I
a
know y'all excited about that.
videographer. Niggas ain't got work day jobs, and we just keep giving y'all content
Yes.
constantly.
Shit, that would be ideal.
We helping you motherfuckers live longer by laughing.
Right?
Yeah, and helping you guys out with your monotonous work at work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello?
someone's
Or
calling.
being in traffic.
Hold on. You know, I'm gonna accept this call.
Okay. Who that is?
Hello, Naughty Natalie. You are on the Jig Is Up podcast.
What are you doing?
I am recording the podcast.
Shut up, no, you're not.
Yes, I am. I
Hi.
am on.
Hello.
We can hear you.
I can hear you guys.
Yeah, you can hear us too.
Yeah, we can hear
Yep.
you, girl.
You are being recorded.
You are being recorded.
Are you really recording?
Yes, I am. And when you hear it, when you play it, when it comes out on Tuesday, on Christmas, because Merry Christmas.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
All right, say something nasty. So we know it's
You guys are
real.
messed up.
Huh?
So you guys are messed up.
How we messed up? We were in the middle of our podcast. You called. I was like, you know what? I'm going to accept the call. So,
I'm
Natalie,
sorry.
how did you enjoy your 2018?
My 2018?
Yes.
2018 was great. It was awesome. Lots of traveling.
Lots of traveling. Yes, you did that.
Yeah. A lot of trips.
A lot of trips.
What was your favorite trip, Natalie? Did it start with a P and end with a D?
Portland. I mean, I don't know. I don't care if there's a favorite because Portland, Mexico City, Cuba, Miami.
Miami, huh?
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't do anything in Miami. You laughing? I'm dead serious.
I'm dead serious, B.
Yeah, 2018 is good.
Okay.
Is that what you guys are talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, we I just mentioned the top 15 cities with HIV, and just
And
bringing
Miami
awareness.
was number one.
Miami was number one.
Is it?
Yes,
Miami's number what?
number one, numero uno.
I thought it was Atlanta.
Nope. Number 5. That was number 5.
Numero
Surprisingly.
cinco, Atlanta.
What number is Atlanta?
Number
5.
5.
You just said it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I apologize to all the ATLians out there for the terrible reputation they gave y'all. When it's clear that Miami deserves all the HIV slander. Should be shifted.
Fuck that, they on the list.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all
And they are the top 5?
Ain't y'all
Shit.
top 5, dead or alive. That's just off one LP. Oh man, I had to use that rap reference. Shout outs to Jadakiss. And Style Peace the Ghost, just because. But yeah, I will talk to you after the show. Is that cool?
Yep.
Okay.
Bye. Bye, guys.
You had a
Bye.
little 3 minutes on the show.
That was a quick interview.
That was a quick interview. All right. Talk
All
to you
right,
later.
bye.
Love you.
Oh,
He didn't let her say love him back.
Click.
Love you, click.
Yeah, let her.
He only loves her
that
because
sing.
she did it. No, just play.
Nothing is safe. Not even love.
Not even the.
Love.
But yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I feel like that needed back to the what I was saying about the 2 so-called friends. Yeah. I felt like that needed to happen because I didn't need any of that negativity or toxic relationship that was going on with either of them. Not saying that it was toxic with both of them, but yeah, anyways. But yeah, I feel like that needed to happen because I don't need to enter 2019 with any negative energy. And I don't believe anybody should as well. Yeah.
Oh, before we go into 2019, ladies, can y'all retire that fucking meme about the stepping stones into the new year with the baggage? It's like, I'm leaving this behind and I'm going to the new year
It's usually guys
with this.
that post that though, but like they'll
What, the
post
lady
it, but-
though?
Yeah, they'll post it, but like talk shit. But like I haven't really seen ladies actually post
Okay,
that.
y'all
meme.
retired that shit. Yeah?
Well, this year, not as many, because it used to be crazy. But I've seen a couple already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
New
I'm really
year, new
big.
me,
Yeah, I was
and all
about to
that
say that. I'm
shit.
really big on like I can't that new year, new me bullshit or this is my year 2019, 2020. Bitch, when the fuck is it really gonna be a year? Because you say every year and you nah.
You said that shit last year.
Yeah. So I mean,
see
I
you all
do.
year.
And I
see you all year.
can't knock him for keep trying though, but
Persistence is key.
yeah.
Apparently it ain't because they've been saying that shit since 2020 or 2000.
Damn, 2020. We in the future?
2000.
Y'all niggas been
99
saying that
to
shit since
2000.
2020.
What? That's you hanging up a Booster Gold or some shit?
Booster
Hey.
go.
No, but I mean, it's one thing to feel that way, but I mean, just let shit happen. Just work on your goals. My biggest thing is I have a lot of goals that I'm working on. Fuck New Year's resolutions. A lot of goals I'm working on. Now, like I don't have to wait till 2019 to fucking put that shit on paper. You know what I mean? I'm doing that shit now, and I'm low key kind of working in silence. I feel like that's the way to go now. And then, you know, people see me working, you know what I mean? But I do believe there are going to be some good shit or there are going to be good things happening next year for all of us. And I'm excited for that. But yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the next episode of You know what I'm talking about. The jig is up, not Dragon Ball Z, motherfucker. All right.
I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry too. I know you mentioned love, and I know I want to use this as a segue. I've been listening to 21 Savage's album, and of course he talked about it a little bit on The Breakfast Club. But when I listened to the song "Ballin' Without You," he had a line on there saying, "I'd rather have loyalty than love, because love can." He said, "Love really don't mean jack. I see it's just a feeling. You can love somebody and still stab them in the back.
21.
It don't take much to love. You can love somebody and still be attached.
Yeah.
I see loyalty as an action.
21.
You can love or hate me. I still have my back."
Yeah.
Do you guys agree with 21 Savage? Would you rather have loyalty over love?
If you had to choose.
If you had to choose in a relationship, would you rather have love or loyalty?
I'm gonna need both them things. But yes, if you had to choose, I mean, I agree because I've said this plenty of times. The word love gets tossed around so loosely that sometimes I feel like it has lost its meaning. And loyalty, like it's in. I mean,
you could be loyal to a fault.
But,
you can be loyal to a fault.
But I would choose if I had to choose
between
the
those two.
I would
the
choose
word
loyalty.
love is used. Loyalty isn't. Loyalty is actually shown.
Yes, like he said, it's an action.
Yeah,
you know.
but some people would say love is an action.
It
It
can
is.
be.
It
It
is.
can be.
Yeah.
It is. It's just that it's also a word that people use. Like people don't walk around saying, "Nigga, I'm loyal to you. I loyal you."
Yeah,
I loyal you.
Fuck.
You know, like niggas used to say, "I'm loyal" when it comes to certain things. Like I'm loyal to my soil. I'm loyal to my crew. I'm loyal to my street. I'm loyal to whatever cause, like a cause behind it. You know, I think that's when people use the word loyalty. Love is like, you know, not
I loyal you. You're so stupid.
giving. Love can be romantic. Love can be, you know, something for your family, your friends. You know,
Love
have
can be an
different-
action too.
Yeah. But you know,
Yeah,
from-
in the bed.
yeah, I want to make loyal to you, girl.
Let me show you my loyalty. It's big,
It's big.
and it's all for you.
Yeah, but loyalty too. Like some people, they're loyal. It's kind of like their priorities are. I don't want to say messed up, but sometimes some people are more loyal to things than they are. Or how do I say this? They're more loyal to. I don't know. Okay, so for instance, I've said, I think I even posted a meme before, I don't know. But some men are more loyal to their barbers than they are to their wives.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Like that's
Shout
like
outs to
kind of like,
K-Cuts.
hello? Oh, so what you say? Hello?
Huh? I mean, yeah, like they're more loyal to their barber. Yeah, like I could see why men could be more loyal to their barber to their women. I can see that. I can see why, because it's
the
a
barber
rapport.
is more consistent.
What?
It's a rapport. It's a thing with the barber. You know what I mean? Like
you
go
gonna
in
get
there.
the same. You gonna get. You gonna
It's
get the fresh
therapy.
haircut every time.
It's like a male therapy session while you try to look fresh to go out and get more women if you're a
What?
single man.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna speak of it.
Hello?
Just the loyalty factor of it. Like they go to their same barber because they know they're getting the same thing
And
every
people
time.
and men are creatures of habits too.
And with your wife, you may not get the same thing every time. Coming to your wife. That's just what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Not making an excuse. Just
You know what I'm
saying
saying? Your
that
barber,
That
your barber ain't
sound
going.
like-
Your barber ain't going to have
people
you.
are finicky. Even the wife.
Your barber ain't going to have like mood swings and take a little bit more off the top than you usually do. You know what
How
I
do
mean?
you know? What if you was like, oh, you know, you had something real important and you try to book a thing with your barber and he was like, sorry, man, this person's first, or I'm booked today. Like, would you go see somebody else?
Yeah. Peace out.
So that's not loyal. You're not, is that being loyal still?
I'm low. Too slow. Oh, word?
Oh, word.
Because I think
bet.
Somebody else.
so. I wonder if that's the same way with love, man. I'm just gonna love who loves me. Because you can't be accepting all kinds of love.
Yeah.
But I think that's what people with low self-esteem would do. You're like, shit, the first motherfucker that loved me, hey, I love you.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean it in that
You know,
context. I
yeah.
mean, like, you know.
I know. I was just fucking like trying to make a conversation.
Okay.
That's all. That's all. Me personally,
Just kind of look for people that show themselves like the same way you show yourself.
yeah,
So,
I'm more.
Some people
yeah.
they don't when they even if someone's like very loyal because they've been done dirty in the past, they see it, but they're just kind of like, oh, this is too good to be true.
So people are just used to dysfunction.
Yeah.
Dysfunctionality.
Mm-hmm.
I see that part. Me, you know, I think I'm big on loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, transparency. If you just let me know what's going on, or anything like that. I mean, like I'm venturing out to love, and I think a person I asked about whether if she had rather have love or loyalty, you know, because I was just doing questions around, and she replied, "Oh, that's an easy answer. If you truly love someone, loyalty wouldn't be lacking. So no, I need him to love me. Loyalty alone is just an obligation."
it's a business transaction.
Yeah. I think loyalty is good if you're a mob boss. Loyalty is good if you are running a certain type of organization, because you're going to need solid people behind you.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like 21 mentioned, people could love you and still hurt you,
Mm-hmm.
because betrayal never comes from your enemies. That's the thing about love.
Mm-hmm.
You open yourself up, make yourself that vulnerable. You are liable to get hurt.
I mean, you're liable to get hurt from people that are
Yeah.
loyal to you.
Yeah, because betrayal, it's like, I thought you were loyal. Yeah, it goes both ways.
I'm loyal to something else, the money, nigga. Like, or,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
like,
loyal to the bag. It's a tricky question, man. But yeah, I might change my mind.
or like somebody that's loyal to you and you
Down
do
the
something that changes their loyalty.
Yeah, and that's the
I
thing.
was loyal
Like,
to you until you did this or something. You know.
yeah, that's true, because
Mm-hmm.
people might opt out of it. It's like, okay, like, nigga, I'm loyal to you, but you're doing a lot of stupid shit, and I'm not loyal to a fault. I do have my intelligence with me intact, so I'm not gonna just sit here and let you just do stupid shit around me. So I'm out. Yeah, I can understand that as well.
Wait, what was your choice?
My choice was loyalty, just from what I've been through, because
Mm-hmm.
I was big on that. I'm still big on that right now, but I am learning how to love a little bit more. Okay, see, guys, I'm growing.
Yeah, I mean, because it's great when it goes hand in hand.
Yeah. You need both, but sometimes we just pick one or the other. Okay, audience, so let us know on our Jig is Up Instagram poll, would you rather have, love or loyalty?
I think
If you had to,
If you had to choose,
Yeah, if you had to
one or
choose.
the other. You
Did I-
want both.
did I answer?
Did you answer?
I don't think I did.
Nah.
I chose love
Choose
'Cause-
love.
because I'm just that R&B ass nigga. That does it. No, yeah, I you know, with the chance of being hurt, I'm just rolling the dice. I'm just sticking with that instead of going with loyalty, because you know what you're not getting with loyalty.
Because you don't feel the love.
Yeah, I'm a
You feel
I'm a
obligation.
feeler.
You-
I gotta
Yeah.
feel something.
You
I'm a
stupid.
feeler.
feel love. Shout out to Kid Cudi.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Yeah. Shit. What else was on the docket? I know we ain't got that much time. We ain't got that much time because I know people got shit to do on the last episode of the podcast. I hope you're just doing this. I know Christmas ain't nobody gonna listen to us until like after the thing. What's that? Aquaman went down. I enjoyed the movie.
Can you hear my stomach growling?
Is your stomach growling?
Could you hear it?
No.
I was like, yeah, that's kind of loud. Fuck. Sorry,
Yeah,
go
your
ahead.
stomach growling. Mentioned Aquaman, Jason Momoa and shit. She's
you
like,
stupid. You
She
stupid.
hungry for some Jason
Oh
Momoa.
my gosh, that's a negative.
man, Jason Momoa did his thing, man. I gotta give him props. Fuck the critics. Y'all still trying to hate on the movie. This movie's gonna probably make $700 to $800 million, so y'all can eat a dick. DC, yes, proud DC fan. Is the movie perfect? No, it isn't. Does it have cheesy lines, cringeworthy dialogue at times? Yes, it do. But
Permission to abort.
but what? But I'm pretty sure a lot of Marvel movies got some cringe-worthy shit. Come on, for y'all niggas who love Guardians of the Galaxy, a dance-off.
Yeah, that was definitely
A
cringeworthy.
dance-off. Y'all shitting on about an octopus playing the drums. Didn't a fucking giant ant play a drum set too?
Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3.
Oh, with the dance moves and shit.
All of that.
I'm like, every comic book
Cringeworthy.
movie has done cringe-worthy shit. So if you guys gonna dump shit on Aquaman for it, y'all should keep that same energy for every other Marvel movie or every other movie property that does the same exact thing. But it seems like when DC does it, it's docked twice as hard.
KTSE, motherfuckers.
Keep that same
energy. But you know, we know how it is, man. You guys are getting paid by Mickey Mouse, probably.
I don't want to hear no back talk.
I want bad reviews for all the DC. You want your blue check on Twitter?
You want your blue check.
I'll take that shit away. You know, Daddy loves those bad reviews for competitors. But that didn't work against Venom, and it's not going to work against Aquaman. So Critic's going to have to try harder next time. I also want to get into a little tidbit about black villains. Been some black villains of 2018.
Yep.
You got I forgot to mention Bushmaster, Luke Cage.
I would love for you to do the list dead or alive, because then I would add in Cottonmouth and the Prowler.
Well, I'm just going for 2018.
Okay, all right.
There's Bushmaster. There's dang, I didn't even get the actor's name. My bad, G. There's Tobias Whale, played by Krondon. There's Black Manta, played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen. And then there's, of course, Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger. 4 black villains. Who was your favorite one? Killmonger?
Definitely.
Hands down.
Yeah, I
No
think
contest.
He's the most compelling villain. At times now, when I reflect back, I think Killmonger's a Hotep. But
That nigga was the most. I was the most connected to him.
But
from the Bay.
But someone mentioned it though. Like I think the homie Matt, he said he thinks that Tobias Whale was just a more ruthless villain than Killmonger, because Tobias don't give a fuck about the community. That's what it was. He just didn't give a fuck about anything. He's like, Tobias was all about him and him only, and running his organization. But I think Killmonger, he's about about liberation of black people. He was on his Malcolm X shit by any means necessary.
That's one of the most biggest reasons why I like him so much. Like, Tobias just fucking shit up.
Tobias fucking shit up. Black Manta just wants revenge. That's just plain and simple.
Yeah.
And he was a pirate. So
even though they just like, never mind.
Just
no
like
spoilers.
There's nothing to say.
Even though they had no problem killing everybody else. Somebody died he cared about. Now he wants some revenge.
And Aquaman had to let him know. It was like, why your dad's life matter?
Like, y'all just sprayed this whole motherfucking submarine. You know whose fathers these are or whose sons, nigga? Like, what are you talking about? You better take that L. Shut the fuck up.
It's like, oh, I hope you could breathe on the water like I can, motherfucker. I'm good.
Like, you lucky I'm giving you a chance just by walking away or climbing up this ladder. Like, I could just snap both y'all necks right now. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Give you that General Zod treatment, motherfucker. Oh, man. But maybe we'll have an in-depth Aquaman review on our Patreon. Yeah. So we could do a deep dive in that. But, yeah.
I just want to say this real quick.
Puns intended.
Everybody go see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, I heard that's good too.
It was good, but sadly I fell asleep because I watched it late.
Yeah.
But it was good.
How dare you fall asleep?
This might be the first Marvel animated movie that's better than the actual live action DC movie.
Wait, you haven't seen it yet?
Oh no, I haven't seen it. So they're making a Marvel animated movie that's actually gonna be decent. Oh shit, I'm here for it.
Yeah, this one's actually, it might be better than Aquaman.
Might be better than Aquaman. Hey, fuck it, I'm here for it. It's like a bunch of brown superheroes. You got an Afro Latino and you got a half Polynesian man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doing their thing. Bumblebee, I don't know what he classify as. He's
got a great story with it. So
Bumblebee's an illegal alien. That's what he is. Yeah, Donald Trump, you didn't build that wall. You got an illegal alien out here posing as a motherfucking Volkswagen. Volkswagen Beetle.
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
me and Kmart was talking about this the other day. What do you think of John Cena playing as Captain America? Because he's in Bumblebee. He's the bad guy.
I mean, he has more of the prototypical Captain America look.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he just bulky as fuck though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Captain America's bulky as fucking real in the comics. He's described as 6'3", 252 pounds. That fits the description of John Cena.
Yep.
But you know, it's Hollywood, so you need a more baby face dudes, and that's why they got Chris Evans to play as Captain America.
Yeah.
That was a Hollywood pick. If I was like a comic book head, yeah, definitely John Cena.
Yeah.
And the thing is, John Cena, like, really, he's gonna tower over Robert Downey Jr. So Robert Downey Jr. is really gonna have to put on those platforms. I'm just being honest. I mean, Chris Evans 5'11", he was still towering over Robert Downey Jr. You get like if you.
He's only 5'11".
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. They did make him look real big. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They make him look real big. But like, but for Jason Momoa, he's actually a big dude. He's like 6'4". Like, Jason Momoa is a big ass dude.
And Ben Affleck, isn't he?
He's 6'4".
Yep. Sticking to the superhero fucking bullshit.
Well, except for Henry Cavill, he's 6 foot even. But in the comics,
still
Superman.
6 foot.
but Superman's 6'3".
Yeah, he's still 6 foot though, man.
Actually, Ben Affleck's he's actually taller than his comic book counterpart. He's 2 inches taller. Batman's actually 6'2".
6'2". Okay.
Yeah, so Ben Affleck's like a giant ass Batman when you think about it. But shit, let's go watch that Spider-Man.
Yeah, I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. Go watch both of these movies. Watch them twice if you can.
Yeah.
James Wan does beautiful work with the shots he has in there.
And he got snubbed like a motherfucker. He got snubbed for best visual effects. They picked Mary Poppins over Aquaman as the last nomination.
Disney.
Mickey Mouse. We need hardware.
We need hardware.
We need Oscars, baby. I'm tired of losing.
We need hardware.
They do, man. I keep telling y'all, man. Fucking Marvel, with all this success, they the Philip Rivers of fucking movies.
Oh,
they
don't do that.
they got all this accolades.
You can at least like get somebody better than Philip Rivers.
Hey, you know, no offense, the Chargers are doing well. The bandwagon's back on. They're 11-4. They're about to go into the playoffs. You know, they good. I mean, the NFL is gonna make sure that
I don't care about that. Play action pass Philip Rivers. He fuck out of here. Play action passer. Like that's it. Like I ain't with it.
But that's my analogy. I think that Marvel is like the Philip Rivers of movies. They get the fucking reviews. They got the stats. They breaking records, but they just can't crack that fucking Oscar code to save their lives. Because, I mean, think about it, man. They got all these critics on their side. They got Rotten Tomatoes on their side. They got the brainwashed consumers on their side. I mean, all the decks is in there, and the Academy is still like, nah.
I'd rather call them the perfect season Patriots, where they lost in the championship.
Call them the 07 Patriots.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. The Patriots ain't getting home field advantage.
That's tight.
Y'all niggas have to go on the road.
So what's DC? The Raiders?
Yeah, pretty much.
Shooting themselves in the foot?
Shooting themselves in the foot at times.
Got championships, but...
Yeah, that's true. They got championships.
They got some hardware.
They got some hardware. They got hardware, man, but it just, you know, it's trying to kick through. And that Wonder Woman rating, that Wonder Woman year was like the Raiders 2016 season. And then right after that, Justice League happened.
I like Justice League, man. Even though I see what you're talking about.
Fuck Joss Whedon. Oh man, Josh Whedon was like fucking John Gruden. Right now, fuck John Gruden too. God damn it, fucked up my team. How the fuck?
And now the Cowboys is doing well.
Yeah, Amari Cooper thinking that he's fucking T.O.
Amari
and shit.
Cooper.
Amari Cooper. Yo, I never seen
The boy was cold.
Yo.
He's good with us. He was good with us. Like
he was good with us when he was happy, when he was in a stable environment. But when you start doing
when you get the
shit,
right offensive coordinator, yeah. But then when you switch it up, that's when shit changed.
When you start doing stupid shit like fucking trading your best player on your team and telling one thing and doing another, as a wide receiver, that's going to throw you off your balance. Mm-hmm. He's happier in Dallas. I could see him. Like, that nigga wearing fucking suits and sunglasses and shit, talking shit to the camera, talking about I'm here to eat. And I'm like, what was this Amari at? You know?
He was there once for one season.
So I think and that's and my analogy to that, I think it's a lot like relationships. You know what I mean? So like, one ex could say that nigga ain't shit, but the new woman that he's with, she's like, oh, he's everything. Why? Even though he's the same person, he's a newer version of himself. You don't ladies, gentlemen, sometimes you don't get that same version of your ex. Maybe they evolved and got better.
They should.
They should.
I think I said that like I'd hate to break up with a motherfucker and then see him become a better person without me. Fuck that.
It's nigga easy, like fuck that. I'm petty. Fuck all that shit. Shit. There's one more thing on the docket. New hairline flow. New hairline flow. Shout outs to all the guys getting new hairlines, spending that 10 racks on a great investment as far as getting your hairline restored. Shout outs to Tyga, because what happened when he got his hairline? He made Taste. He has some singles. He's going platinum. It's amazing what a hairline can do to you. Look at Safari. After Safari got his hairline, he's out there performing, showing his meat for everybody, getting his buzz doing through that. Got his coconut oil company on deck. Hairline, this new hairline flow shit is working. Niggas like, goddamn, you got 10 racks, get your new hairline. It'll boost your confidence like crazy. Then now you got Tory Lanez out here thinking that he can out-rap every nigga because he got a new hairline. And then he out-rapped Joyner Lucas. And then he almost had beef with Royce da 5'9", talking hella flagrant on Twitter. Until I guess someone told him not to do that because Royce da 5'9" is a real nigga and he from Detroit. Detroit niggas don't play like that. Sorry, Tory. Don't do that. Royce da 5'9", a real nigga. I got family in the Midwest, and they always tell you don't fuck with Detroit. But yeah, my question was, fellas, if you had 3 cosmetic surgeries to restore you new confidence, would you go with the hairline restoration? Or if you're a shorty like me and do something to your body to turn you like 6'3", 6'2", height adjustment, or get a dick adjustment, go from like average to hung. You go from like 6 to 9 inches.
Easy.
What adjustment or enhancement would you go with? I talked to my boy Zach. Actually, let's see if we can get Zach on the phone real quick. Let's just see real quick. It's the last episode of the year, man. Let me see. See if I can get this guy. He's probably busy. I'm pulling the Joe button. I'm just calling people up. I don't think he's gonna answer. All right. No answer, but it's all good. But yeah, I had to talk with him earlier about that. And basically Zach Fashion said he's gonna go for the 9-inch Johnson. Pause. He said, man, I could always wear a hat. And he was like, I would like for chicks to underestimate my height. I was like, I could just whip it out on them. What about you, Easy?
Well, we spoke about this earlier. So
He had to sit up in his seat.
I had to sit up for this.
He doing the
I had to sit
Birdman
up for
hand
this, you
rubs
know?
on this one.
I had to sit up for this one. So it was funny is it came down to my age. Age plays a factor in this. Like if I was 21, I would have went for the height adjustment because I was chasing the hoop dreams and shit. But nigga in his 30s now, like that's out of here.
You
Whatever.
could be in the big three.
Like I would have had to play for the NBA and retire in order to get in the big three.
Well, T.O. was trying to get in the big three, so he didn't let that stop him.
Oh, hey, that's up to Ice Cube and them or whatever. But for me, I was like, fuck it, I might as well get a little upgrade down there. I mean, honestly, it's not that much of a.
This nigga like, it's not that much.
Yeah, it's not that much of a change, but hey, whatever, nigga. Like,
He's like, if he don't look at it, ain't that much of a change.
Yeah.
It's gonna be night
because
and day.
I would have been fine to do the height. Like, oh, well, I'm good down there.
It'd be day and twilight, not night and day. Nigga. Like, have your chick second guess, like, nigga, did you
right? Yep.
Not knowing, hey, what the fuck did you do to yourself?
Right. It wouldn't be that reaction. Like, did you grow a little bit? A little bit. Keep sucking.
Keep sucking.
Yes, do you like it?
Right. Does it look nice? What do you think?
But dude, what's the crazy thing? I read forums about guys who have gotten surgery down there, and they have to readjust how the way they fuck their girls, because they have to, like, it's a new tool. So it's like, oh, I used to pound it like this, but now that I'm bigger, I can't just ram it in. Like he have to like really readjust his stroke and like get the angles right. You know, something just to get readjusted to. I was like, oh shit, you just can't plug and play. Like you actually gotta like relearn the tool that you're given now. That's crazy.
That's funny. They must have came from like small to hung or something.
Like they made that rags to riches story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I was only 4 inches hard now. Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm at 8.
It was like I was 6 and I went to jump to 9 and it's a different ball game. Now I got her running. She didn't run before.
She didn't run before.
She used to take it like a champ.
She didn't have to grab my back and tell me to go deeper.
That meme was funny.
She stopped grabbing my ass and pulling me in.
Oh my god.
Like, don't disrespect me like that, woman. God damn. Well, I mean, I wonder if for guys, does that make guys feel insecure if she's like, oh, deeper, and you throwing everything in there.
And she still said it.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna have to stop. I'm not gonna subjugate myself to this humiliation that I'm suffering.
Yeah.
There's no more dick left, all right?
There's no more dick left.
Unless you get one of those toys, like you can strap it onto your dick, but you're not gonna feel it.
Nope. I'm trying to feel the
What's the
bottom.
point? You know, what's the point of like put on an extra layer of something just for her pleasure?
Hey, like you
I'm
said,
selfish.
just for her pleasure.
Just for her pleasure.
Sometimes
that.
no. Sometimes guys say that they want to pleasure her. So.
Yeah.
But with my shit,
Not the prosthetic dick that I'm giving her. Some
yeah.
bullshit.
I mean, you know, to each his own. If you
Yeah.
have to, or if that's your forte, go ahead, do it. But I want to feel everything. I want to know I'm doing everything I'm doing. You know, so
Well, they usually say go for anal if that's not really working. If you're like not well endowed for gentlemen out there, so maybe anal is in your range.
yeah, guys, go anal and then use a toy on the other part
Yeah,
at the same time.
yeah. You're trying to help her.
Drive her crazy.
You gotta drive. You gotta help these guys out here, man.
This is
You
not
gotta
from
give them
experience.
These are from articles that I've read.
Yeah,
Wait,
or
where were
videos
the
I've watched.
three? Where are the three again?
Well, go anal.
No.
Hairline,
What? Oh,
height
hairline.
adjustment,
Height adjustment,
I was like, go
or
anal.
or
what?
go hung.
or just get mad hung. Yeah.
So this is saying that you obviously have a fucked up hairline, because of course everyone's gonna
your
X
hairline
that out
is like-
if you don't.
Yeah, your
yeah.
hairline's in your middle of your head, and you're not a Buddhist monk. Of those
Or,
kung
you
fu
got,
monks.
or your hairline's not there no more, and you George Jefferson walking around this motherfucker.
Sherman Helms in this motherfucker, cul-de-sac hairline. You know what I'm saying? You bust a Yui on that bitch.
Bust a Yui on that bitch. You got the
Horseshoe.
Yeah, horseshoe.
Looking like a Indianapolis Colts logo.
Or a neighborhood street.
That's just weird.
Why your head
I
looking like
don't
the True
know.
Religion logo, dog?
I don't know. That's all weird stuff.
It's weird science, but you know,
But
shit.
what if it's
But
just,
motherfuckers
we
got-
talking about natural.
but
like
mother-
it feels a natural thing to happen.
But motherfuckers got brothels of fucking sex dolls in Houston. A brothel. And it's crazy now these days. They're giving them AI to say no to you. What?
Damn.
You gonna? Why the fuck are you making sex dolls for them to have choices? That's the reason why people are having sex dolls in the first place. So they all get rejected.
Oh my
Now you're
God.
giving them the AI to say no. I do not want to have sex with you. What the?
Damn, if you get rejected in real life and you get rejected by a dog, homie.
I don't know what to tell you, dog. I hope your hand doesn't reject you. You know, you look at your hand is like, not today, nigga. I'm tired.
Fuck out my face. I'm tired.
I want to sleep. Nigga be looking at his hand waking up. Hey, you up?
I hate that we're giving our hands male voices instead of women's voices.
Nah, nigga, I'm going to sleep.
Fuck you looking at me for, nigga? That's gay. Your hands are male.
Oh my god, that shit's funny as fuck. I hate you guys.
Maybe that whole no thing is playing.
To the Me Too. So
To-
now you're gonna give
Yeah.
now you're gonna give
Living
Robo
out the-
Thoughts the fucking free will to say no to you.
I wanted to tell me no. That gets me off.
Oh, maybe that's the sexual kink. Like, keep saying no.
Yep.
Saying
Stop.
no turns
Stop.
into rape.
No.
Stop, please.
No, they're playing to my fantasy. And what if that robot actually
hurts.
like goes to court and like
I know.
puts you in
Hey, that's the
jail and
next
indict
step.
you and shit? Yo, that's gonna happen one of these days. Someone's gonna be like, "Yo, male indicted from robo prostitute going to jail." If a nigga going to jail for fucking a robo prostitute, man, I don't need to be living on this earth anymore. Like, get me the fuck out of here. This shit is crazy.
That's when man and technology merges.
The Matrix.
Artificial intelligence to sending niggas to jail.
Minority
pretty crazy.
Report. Motherfucker gonna put you in jail before you even think about doing the damn crime. Like, niggas like, man,
They at the house chilling, eating a big ass sandwich.
hey, can you imagine Minority Report being like mad racist? You walking down the street and someone just pull you over like, "Hey, Mark Price, you're under arrested. Why? Because you want to beat your boss's ass." And you were thinking about assaulting your boss, so we gonna throw you in jail for premeditated
Your
assault.
boss.
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. And it'd be like or maybe what if it was a big fucking conspiracy that they put in these thoughts in your head just to arrest you. Okay, now I'm getting all weird.
That was actually.
That sounds like
I think that was
some
from
real
it.
shit.
He's like, why am I thinking these thoughts? Oh, I'm gonna have sex with kids. What? Hell no. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, hell no. Y'all niggas shut the nigga up.
That little girl's hot. She's in middle school though.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Here comes the sirens.
She gonna be bad when she get older. Woo, woo, woo. Did you just name somebody? Did you just say this girl's gonna be hot when she's older? Pedophilia.
You're
Arrest
booked.
them.
Go to jail. Case closed, bitches.
Damn, if I was younger. Woo, 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 woo.
Pretty much. Law and Order Minority Report edition. Motherfuckers don't get raped on this show because we stop it
Right.
right then and there, even when a single thought.
Enjoy the 5-minute show.
Yeah, enjoy the 5-minute show. Get them the fuck out of here. But yeah, man. Merry Christmas if you're listening to this on Christmas. After you're done wrapping your gifts and acting all fake happy, and you're collecting all the gift receipts just to take the gifts back, even if it's not your size or you just don't fuck with it, you get something else in the gift card. Thank you for listening to us.
Question.
What's up?
Since we're on the subject of Christmas,
All right.
I have 2 questions for you guys. What was your favorite Christmas present of all time, and then what's your favorite Christmas song?
Shit, I don't even have any Christmas songs. Well, I mean, I guess my favorite Christmas song that I used to listen to, because I just feel like if Young Jeezy makes it like
What?
a Christmas song out of it, I think it'll be dope as fuck. But now it's considered a rapey ass song.
Oh, snap.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go, but baby, it's cold outside.
Yeah, they got a version with CeeLo and Christina Aguilera.
Uh-huh.
I remember listening. I was listening to the lyrics. I'm like, man, this is... He's trying to keep her in the crib to smash. Like,
Yeah, what's wrong with that? The nigga trying to entice her. He's not like, yeah, I'm gonna put a Quaalude in your drink.
yeah, take
She's
this
like,
drink.
Yeah, it's like, baby, it's cold outside. Come on in.
Nah, don't leave it. You be safer here.
Come on, girl. It's
It's
like
nice and warm.
It's -10. Come on.
I
It's
made-
-10.
I made hot cocoa.
I mean, hot cocoa. Then he probably put a Quaalude in that motherfucker. back in the 30s.
Would you like some eggnog and rum?
Why am I seeing double? No, it's just presents for you.
This is presents for you.
Yo,
Well, I mean, I didn't mean
it's just
exactly-
a joke, y'all. You Me Too people.
Right,
Damn
right.
it. We don't condone this behavior. We're just making
we
fun
don't
of it.
practice none of that shit.
I don't
We're
even-
against it too.
I don't really know. Let me see. I just looked at the lyrics because I had seen. Did you guys see the video where like Will Smith wanted to sing it, and then what's her face? Willow was like she didn't want to sing it, and she was like going over the lyrics, like look, like, and I'm just like, what? So what are the lyrics? Like what? Why is this song
Well,
so bad?
let's yeah. Well, I mean, if you have enough
My
time,
mother will start to worry.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Go ahead, read
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Read it.
yeah.
Said I really can't stay, but baby, it's cold outside.
outside.
I've got to go away.
Baby,
It's
it's cold outside.
Bitch, you don't get it. It's fucking cold outside.
Fuck outside. I'm trying to fuck.
These streets don't love you like I do. These streets are cold.
Stay your ass here. Get this dick.
This evening has been hoping that you drop in. So very nice. I'll hold your hands. They're just like ice. My mother will start to worry. Beautiful. What's your hurry? my father will be pacing the floor. Listen to the fireplace roar.
It's nice and warm.
That
Shit.
nigga wanted some pussy, homie.
Yep.
So really, I'd better scurry. Beautiful. Please don't hurry. Well, maybe just half a drink more. Put some records on while I pour.
That nigga was trying to get the draws, man.
The neighbors might think, baby, it's bad out there. Say what's in this drink. No cabs to be had out there.
Ooh, say what's in
No.
this drink.
No cabs to be had out there. In today's time, we ain't no Uber anywhere.
I wish I knew how. Your eyes are like starlight now. To break this spell, I'll take your hat and hair looks swell. I ought to say no, 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 sir. Mind if I move in closer? You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this lyric.
Keep going. Keep going. Get all the way to the part you put the dick in. No, man.
At least,
Oh, he pulled it out.
at least I'm gonna say that I tried. What's the sense of hurting my pride? I really can't stay. What the fuck?
The nigga was just
shit.
shooting his shot.
Baby, don't hold out. Wait, where the fuck?
Don't hold out. Pull it out.
Right.
Wait.
Don't hold out. Put out.
Oh my god.
Got you in this house. I got the fireplace going. I had the hot cocoa. And you gonna leave me?
Right. I
Oh,
got the
yeah.
drinks on deck and the
I
music playing.
I could feel the toxic masculinity seeping through those lyrics.
Oh shit. Look, my sister will be suspicious. Gosh, your lips look delicious. My
Gosh,
my,
your lips look-
my brother will be at the door. Waves upon a tropical shore.
Oh my god.
My maiden aunt's mind is vicious. Gosh, your lips are delicious. This motherfucker
Yo,
said,
he
fuck
wants some
it.
fucking head.
But maybe just a cigarette more. Never such a blizzard before. You know what? I can't with this.
But it's cold outside, Nessa.
This motherfucker said there's bound to be talk tomorrow. He said think of my lifelong sorrow. At least there will be plenty implied. If you caught pneumonia and died. Like what? What the fuck? So these are the
He's showing that
original
he
lyrics.
cares. He really cares about her safety
You know
and
what?
her well-being.
This video too right here. Look. That look like she look hella uncomfortable.
Yeah, she look mad uncomfortable.
But maybe it's cold outside.
Maybe that's what.
Why you come in this house in the first place then?
Yo, that's a real question though. Why the fuck you came here in the first place?
Got my dick all hard and shit. You about to leave?
Bitch gonna leave me with my blue balls and shit.
I took a pill and everything.
Yo, that would be horrible. You took a pill, you get your shit mad hard because you thought you were gonna get it in, and she just
about to have a fuck session.
this nigga, they gonna have the beat off session of his life.
A marathon.
This nigga gonna watch all the Pornhub.
The beat up session of his life.
Oh man.
Baby, it's cold outside. Oh,
This new motherfucker gonna fuck a snowman. he's like, I gotta. It's too hot. I gotta put in something cold or something.
Oh my god.
Put his dick in the fire.
What? Hello?
Not in the fire. Hell nah.
Gotta get that burning sensation.
He's like, did I bake in the American Pie?
Oh no.
That was so stupid. So you get it. Why would you put your dick in the pie?
That was stupid.
He wanted to simulate a
He's like, yeah, a
Vagina.
vagina. He was like, it feels like warm American pie. It's on the pie. He was like, yo, I'm gonna do this.
Like literally, that had to be the thought process.
He was like, he put his fingers in, like he was like, yeah, this is
This is
it.
happening.
This is happening.
Feels just like fingering a girl.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
go and whip my dick out.
You never put your finger in a girl before if you think it feels like a damn pie.
Wait, so what were the two questions? The best gift and then the best song?
Your favorite song and your favorite gift you've ever received.
My favorite song is controversial, apparently. For
It's a little
comedic-
rapey.
It's a little rapey. Even though I'm not like that at all.
Was you?
If anything, I'll get called a prude. Because
Yeah.
I'd
wouldn't
be
do
damned if I be labeled as a
too.
thirsty ass nigga,
Yep.
or me too, prude. Yep, I ain't giving you nothing. A handshake.
So what? Okay. So what was your favorite gift you received?
My
ever?
favorite gift of all time.
All time.
Of all time. I guess.
Good guy dog. I'm just kidding.
Shit, that'll be lit. That'll be lit. My favorite gift of all time, I guess I'm simple, man. Like when I had my Nintendo 64 and I had WrestleMania 2000.
Nice.
Yeah, that was my shit right there. Choke slamming, two stoming niggas and shit. Making creator player wrestlers and shit. Like at that time when WCW and the WWF were beefing and shit for Monday Night Wars. So like in order to make my dream match, I created Goldberg and have him go against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, because they had his moveset.
Yeah, they had his moveset. So every like I made Booker T.
Yeah.
I made all the like the top premier WCW people. Even I had an ECW person. Like I made fucking RVD and shit.
Ron Vendo.
Dude, yeah, I made Chris Benoit because they had the Cripple Crossface in there. Dude, like that shit was lit. Bret Hart, Sting. Yeah, man. And then what the thing is, sometimes I don't even want to play. I just put it on very hard.
Nigga, I used to do
Computer.
that shit. Watch them duke it out. Like,
yeah, because honestly, when you play on very hard, them niggas are hard to play. They counter
Yep. Every fucking
everything.
thing. Everything.
Everything. You try to grab, they get out of it.
Yep.
You got them in the move, they get out of it.
They hard
you
grab
punch
you.
them, They punch you, they block it, you block, and you block back. You think like, oh shit, we going back and forth with the blocks, and you can't out block them, you can't out move them. You literally have to like run out the ring, run around, let them chase you, grab a weapon, hit them, break their spirit down, taunt them, and then do the finishing move and win that way.
Yep.
Cause other than that, them motherfuckers counter everything. So I used to like to watch them go at it on hard, pause, and see who wins.
Yeah.
And you can make up their rival too. So like if they're about to win, their rival will come out.
Yeah.
They'll run in and
That's funny.
That shit was lit. That shit was lit, man. I made like who else, man? I made Kevin Nash, but my favorite creation had to be Sid Vicious, aka Psycho Sid. That was like my favorite creation. Cause I'm a Psycho Sid fan. I think Psycho Sid had one of the best power bombs in the game. That's just me. So
hey.
I made up Psycho Sid, and I had him and Shawn Michaels go at it, bro. I had to do it for the culture.
Yeah.
Him and Shawn Michaels were like they were at it. Had him go against the Undertaker. You know, I was living on my matches. So yeah, man, WrestleMania 2000, man, that shit was it for me. No Mercy's a better game, but WrestleMania 2000 really sparked it for me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Nessa?
Song wise, I never.
It doesn't have to
sang.
be.
Mariah Carey's. Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like super traditional Christmas song, but it could be a song made for like Christmas time or something.
Yeah, no.
Boys to Men.
I used to
That's
like.
that's
I
my
used to-
favorite. Well, not that one. Let It Snow.
Let Us Know.
That's my shit.
Um,
I play it every year.
yeah, I used to like before when I would hear any type of like Christmas songs, especially like in like September, October timeframe, I used to get mad because I'm like, yo, like Halloween hasn't hit yet, Thanksgiving hasn't hit yet. Y'all just reminded me how much money I'm about to have to spend, and the month ain't even here yet. But yeah, so I used to really dislike it. But
What
as
about-
far as
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
But as far as like songs go, I don't know. I guess it would be on some like Boys to Men. I would. What song? Four Seasons of Loneliness.
What?
Damn.
You play that for Christmas?
Yes.
Such an Aquarius.
Wow. Wow.
I thought you would have said, last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day,
No.
you give it away.
What you call it? And you know what? I really like Mama, a song for Mama, because like
That's Thanksgiving
I
for
just
me.
think, well, I just think of holidays in general, like you know, like the family holidays when I think of that song. So, but the other one's funny as fuck.
Yeah, because like nigga, that's funny. 4 Seasons of Loneliness.
Wow.
I was listening
I
to the other day.
remember-
That's why I just had to.
I remember Linkin Park had a very emo one. I don't know if it's like it was a Christmas song. Of course it's not. It's emo as fuck, but it was around the holidays. It's called a song called My December.
Oh wow.
If you listen, like if anybody who listened to rock, and this shit is so fucking emo. But I loved it back then because I was like emo. I was an emo ass teen. I used to think everything was horrible in life
I hated
as a teenager.
In the end was
Wake
like
Me
my
Up
favorite
When September
song.
Ends. I fucking hate that song. You talking about my
I
month,
know. I was like,
motherfucker.
that's your birthday month.
This is my December. This is my year time of the year. It was so fucking emo. I'll play it later. We can't play. We don't want a copyright
Yeah,
strike.
because I want to hear happy shit around Christmas time.
Um,
Donny
NSYNC
Hathaway
album.
this Christmas. Fucking. I used to have like I'm not used to. I have a playlist of Christmas songs
Oh, you with the Christmas shits.
because it was like the most happy time of the year.
Holly jolly Christmas.
I'm dreaming of a
What about Run
locked
DMC?
up Christmas. That's in my joint. Yep.
Or DMX singing
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red
I was,
Nose.
I was gonna
Yeah,
joke
no,
around
no,
and say
no.
that his version.
Come on.
Rudolph the Red Nose reindeer. Had their son, come on. If you
More like
ever saw him.
Jackson 5 Rudolph. Shit.
Oh
Rudolph the
man,
Red-Nosed
Mike
Reindeer.
killed that shit. He killed that shit. Like, oh man. Then when you think about it, no one's fucking with Mike. As a young, like when he was at Jackson 5, Mike. Oh, who's touching that Who's touching those vocals?
Right.
I just didn't like the end words. It sounded weird. Hey Rudolph, won't you ride my sleigh? I was like, all right, look, my mind be in the gutter, so y'all need to get off that.
Oh man. Well, you know, the Jackson 5, they used to perform at nightclubs and shit when they were little kids and stuff like that. And apparently there's someone out there who's following a similar footsteps like that out there in New York.
Hold up, wait. Favorite gift?
Oh yeah, favorite gift. Before
I
segue.
honestly never really had a favorite like that I can think of. I'm a very simple person, and I'm more so the giver. So I'm the one that likes to give epic gifts.
Favorite gift you gave then?
I don't know. I really can't think off the top. But my favorite gifts to get, like, and this is all the time. Like, like I said, I'm simple. I'm the type of person I enjoy, as very impersonal as people say they are. I enjoy gift cards. Like, that's the best thing ever. If you know my favorite places and you don't want to like fuck up my gift, like, just give me a gift card to that place. You can't really go wrong with like I used to get gift cards to like Foot Locker, Nike, and all that. But my favorite, and this was like back in the
Might
day
start sending that out to
when
people.
CDs were still popping. Best Buy gift cards and Borders, when Borders was still popping. Those were my two favorite gift cards to receive, because I used to be the one, like, when CDs would drop every, what was it, Tuesday, right? I used to be at Best Buy every Tuesday buying some album, and then I would always be at Borders on Fridays, because they used to always have like 40% off coupons, and I used to buy books and CDs hand in hand every other week because of payday.
That's what's up.
Those were my two favorite, and then just in general gift cards. Like, you can't, I don't know, because like it's one of those things where you get something for somebody and you see them open it, it's like, oh, thanks. Like, that's like the worst thing ever. So
Here's a gift card. Go buy your own shit.
yeah, like, especially if you know.
That's why you want that gift receipt.
Yeah, but see,
Right.
instead of getting the gift receipt, just get them.
Fuck, I gotta go out and get and exchange this shit.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
If I know what they want, then I'm like, all right, I'm getting that.
So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't think of the most like epic thing, but I was that girlfriend that if I know that you say, oh, you know, I want to get this, or I'm gonna get this, or whatever, I'm like, okay, duly noted. I don't say nothing. I don't speak on it, and I go ahead and get it. Like I said, I remember those nights standing in line in GameStop, getting video games for ex-boyfriends. Yeah, I was that girlfriend. But yeah, so I'm that type of person.
good.
I like to hear what you want to get, or something that you're interested in, and I go ahead and do that.
That's
I
what's
still
up.
do it till this day, but I need to stop.
My favorite gift was a Sega Dreamcast.
Okay.
Like, I had other dope gifts like the
Yeah.
Game Boy, and they're all like video game gifts, I guess. No, bike.
I have to say Sega's like my
Sega.
number one favorite console.
Like, it's funny, the Sega Genesis, how we got ours, we woke up early, Christmas, we heard the TV on, came out to the living room, Pops was playing fucking Sega. He's like, you caught me.
You
Nigga,
caught me.
that's not for you. No, but yeah, the Dreamcast is probably my favorite gift that I've received, and I've bought stuff too. When layaway was clutch. Got my
I
mom
need to really
a
invest
dope
in
coat.
that.
Yeah, they bring it. It's back now in certain stores. Got my bro Chris GameCube, all 4 controllers, memory card, and 2 games. Did the same thing for my sister with the Xbox.
Wait, this is what you got this year?
Nah, this is what I got them around that time, like
Oh, when
when they were like out. when they were new. Nintendo GameCube and the regular Xbox. Yeah, I think I got my pops like a throwback. This is when throwbacks was hot. A throwback jacket, like a socks.
Yo, even though I was about to segue from one thing, I forgot to mention throwback jerseys, A1s, baggy jeans, untied do-rags, and fitted caps. Why I mentioned that is the dress code when you go to the Millennium
That was
Tour
gonna be my shout
for
out.
B2K. They
I
go
was
back
real
out
excited when I
there.
seen that.
Yo,
I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily wear. I don't know if I would necessarily wear a throwback jersey, but I wear these Miami Vice, Miami Heat jerseys, or the Timberwolves Prince jersey. Like I wear those now. Like them the new throwbacks to me. And I rock a do rag, cut my hair just to wear one.
and tie the back like you're 50 Cent.
Yep. I used to do that.
I used to do
I'm
the same
sure.
thing.
But like
I've
you know, it's
done
funny
it.
though. In high school, dudes used to have like different types of ways they did their shit. Like it'll be braided up. Like they'll cut it and braid them, and it'll be like a little line of braids and shit. Yeah, it was crazy. I was in LA, so
That's how you gotta do it, right?
yep.
Yeah.
And you already named your songs.
Yeah, let us know this Christmas. Donnie Hathaway, he goes off.
This Christmas.
How do you guys feel about? Well, I was about to mention it anyway. How do you guys feel about the little boy out there performing in drag at an adult nightclub, getting money from adults,
11-year-old boy
dressed in drag,
dressed
as Gwen Stefani, performing as Gwen Stefani, getting tips from adults at a nightclub.
getting tips from adults. Translation: throwing money at him like he's a stripper. Were they like really like making it rain or?
Oh no, they were just like handing it to him. I don't think they were throwing money at
Oh,
him.
they're so nice.
But still, that's nasty. That's fucking
That's
nasty.
disgusting.
And whoever the parents are, y'all should get slapped. Like, I don't care. Call CPS on them. I don't know. Get those parents the fuck out of here. You know, I'm not trying to tell anybody how to parent, but I'll tell you, that's one thing you don't do. Even if your kid likes to dress in drag. I'm not going to put him in an area where he can be subjugated to pedophilia. You fucking kidding me? Like I said, it's one thing. Like, look, you can live your life how you want to live. You know what I mean? Homosexuality is not a problem with me. It's not the issue. The issue is the fact that you got a boy in the nightclub performing in, you know, as Gwen Stefani using like little sexual undertones around other grown men. I'm not cool with that.
Wait, so like, was that something that he always does, or was it like a one-time thing?
I don't know if it was a one-time thing, but
I mean, not that it's okay at all,
Yeah.
but because I feel like, granted, like the parents are sick, whether they had a play. I mean, well, only if they had a hand in it.
no, they had a hand on it.
Okay, then definitely. But the person that's the worst is the person that allowed to have it happen in their establishment.
The club
That's
owner.
fuck. I don't give a fuck how much money somebody try to give me. Like, nah, that shit is fucking ridiculous. Everybody in that fucking equation is sick as fuck.
Definitely.
Everybody, from the people throwing the money, not even regardless of throwing money, the fact that you're sitting there watching it, number one, the fucking person that's running the establishment, number two, and the fucking parent, like parent, whoever, like that's fucking ugh. I don't even want to see that
it's
shit.
like,
I don't
yeah,
wanna see
like
that shit.
explain this shit, man. Like, you know, listen, I'm not
You
trying.
said it was in a strip club.
Let's look it up real quick. Let's do our Googles, because apparently, if you don't do our Googles, we'll get a lecture from it. Shout out to Zach.
Shout out to Dan too.
Oh yeah, and Dan.
He'll keep us on our shit too.
See that? See, that's what I'm saying. We need an intern
The homie Jamal.
to fact check us.
We got the
I
homies,
thought,
man.
yeah, but I thought I really thought everybody was being sarcastic though
When?
about dropping an album.
I was.
That
but
well, but that's what I'm saying. I granted, no, I'm saying like that's good to have people fact check, but I thought it was all jokes. But I guess because we didn't.
yeah,
state that.
we didn't state the factual part of it.
Yeah.
That he actually does have an album out. We're talking about Jacquees people. It's like, you know, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I was clowning like, what album?
Yeah.
Does anybody know what album? No. It wasn't, it wasn't
Yeah.
put out like that or blew up or nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody knew.
Yeah, well, the parents of the child, Desmond Naples, they said they love their kid unconditionally. That's great. They embrace him for everything
Okay.
about that. But still,
Yeah,
you
no.
putting your kid around grown men.
Now, if it was a
adults.
different situation where they were within their homes and they grant, because they're saying that they accept him or whatever, and then it's just around their like friends, and then he's just putting on a show. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because when I was younger, me and two of my homegirls, we used to, or not even 2, 3. Yeah, I think there was like 3. Well, it was Princess, Gretchen, and us. We would perform like TLC. We'll have music in
Yeah.
the background and we'll perform in front of our parents, but just jokingly, But like that is taking it to another, like that's taking it to another level, and that's not acceptable at all. But like that's what I was saying. If it was like within their homes, nobody's throwing money, and it was just somebody. And wait, actually no. You said he was dancing sexually.
Well, they're saying he was dancing provocatively.
Yeah, that's not okay. Never mind. Just scratch all of that. Never mind. Yeah, no.
Yeah, man, I'm extra cool off that. Parents. Oh,
I don't know, man. Like I feel like people would praise this if it was on like America's Got Talent.
Yeah, I
and then if you didn't like it, you weren't being accepting.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and I'm
This world is
including
fucking.
I'm including the provocative movements and all that.
Yeah.
If he went on, America's Got Talent or something, and was in drag or dressed as Gwen Stefani, dancing around provocatively and performing,
yeah,
people would be like, yeah,
yeah. But like you
Some
going
of
to
us
a
would be like,
nightclub, that seems kind of like sex cultish
Yeah.
pedophilia to me. I don't know. I just can't
Yeah.
get it. It doesn't sit right in my spirit, as a black mom will say. It just sit right in my spirit.
Yeah, it
Doesn't
doesn't
sit well
sound
with me. What else doesn't sound right? Oh, did you hear about the GoFundMe account of We the People Will Fund the Wall?
Yep.
and they
That-
made
It, right now, currently, I heard is at 12 million. They're trying to raise $1 billion.
good luck, motherfucker.
I hope this is the biggest finesse of all time.
Yeah.
I hope this person's like the biggest scammer of
Because he
all
was
time.
he
Supposed
like
to
a
be,
veteran or
He's
something?
like an amputee.
amputee.
Yeah, out there in Florida. See, Florida, man. What the fuck? Now, my question is, if Donald Trump told every student who had debt, if you help build the wall for student loan forgiveness, would you be out there like a damn mason building that wall brick by brick?
What if I was a Hispanic person that was a student with student debt and my family lived in Mexico?
That's a tricky question because there's some Mexicans out there for Trump and they don't give a fuck. They're like, I'm on the other side of the border. Fuck y'all. And I've met a couple of Mexicans like that.
Oh no, I won't say where their
I've met a
place of
couple of
employment
Mexicans like that.
are, but 2 Mexican women that I know personally, they're just like, build that fucking wall, fuck that shit, build that shit.
Yeah, man.
Because they coming over here illegally, like I'm an actual citizen and blah blah blah. They're making it bad for. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean the thing is, the
oh.
people from Central America are seeking asylum. Whatever regime is really fucked up out there, they're trying to get the hell out of there to escape it to go to the USA.
I know if my ass was over there, I'd be coming over here, rushing to the wall. I mean, rushing to
Look,
the,
man,
to the
I
border
like-
and shit.
I'm like to the wall.
He's like, hey
I mean,
man,
that's
I
technically water.
it's like I can't go back to Central America. It's fucked up out there in Honduras.
I'm not
you know.
going back. Fuck y'all.
So I mean,
I'm trying to
I
be like
understand.
y'all. Shit, just because you was born here, cuss.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, man, it's a tricky situation because I know conservatives, like I said, they think about black and white, but they don't see the shades of gray. They see as, hey, you're not going through the legal process of becoming a U.S. citizen, and the people who are shades of gray, like, fuck that. That is a human being, and they're trying to get from one bad place to something better. And I think as, a way to try to figure it out, like, what can we do? effectively to help people to find a better place to live, as well as within the laws that have been given for immigrants to cross legally, you know. And people always talk about, you know, the kidnapping, the child predators and all that shit. And people always want to demonize ICE as the people who just go around, just snatch people and take them back to the border. But sometimes ICE have done some good things. They have stopped, like, sex trafficking. That's a part of their job, too. But no one really talks about that. But I guess I'll bring that up because I like to look at both sides. No Trump reference, but, you know.
I'm not opposed to them doing their jobs. It's just how they approach
it. I think it's actually how Caucasians will mention ICE to a person who's speaking Spanish around. They use ICE to Hispanics or Mexicans as they use calling the cops on us. You know,
wow.
They'll call the cops on us for no reason doing the mundane, but for like Hispanic people speaking Spanish, minding their own business, someone might just say, fuck that, I'm calling ICE. Get their ass out of here. Yeah. This is America.
We need something to call on them.
I don't know. What can we call
Did you see that video? I think it was on IG, and they were like at some chicken spot. There's two ladies. You could tell they were black because of their voice and because of what they were saying. So there's these 4 white women that walked out of the spot. They walked up to their car and they were like dancing, like all off rhythm. This lady's like, what the fuck is going on here? And she's like, I can't enjoy my chicken in peace. I need to call somebody on that, because they were like,
it's a parody. It's a satire. My girlfriend Natalie had a long argument, not an argument, I guess a debate with her sister-in-law about that.
Why?
Because her sister-in-law is like white, part Mexican, and that, you know, caused a little stirs about that. She will tell you, you know, but you know, it was a long racial tension about that whole ordeal. So yeah, that was
interesting.
It was interesting nonetheless. But they had a 3-hour.
What's interesting is they're both part Mexican.
Yeah,
and one's white.
And one's black.
One's black, but you know, the black one's gonna get treated like she's black.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, because, you know, come on, man, you can't deny the damn features, or big nose, or kinky curly hair, or skin tone. It's not hard to tell unless you're like fucking Logic, who could like simply pass for white.
Yes.
Or
have a black ass
Halsey.
daddy.
Or like, well, Halsey, is that her name? Yeah, she could pass for white too. She's half black.
I have a niece and a nephew. Well, they're my younger cousins actually, but my second cousin, which is he's around my age. He has 2 kids with a chick. She's of the Caucasian blood.
She's a Caucasoid.
And both of her kids, they can definitely pass as 2 white kids.
Oh,
with
man.
his features.
If this was like the 1940s and shit, they'll be alright. It don't say you black at all. Keep your hair low.
Don't look at your daddy in the eyes. They gonna think something suspicious when you walk
Don't
in
get
and
a
pass
tan.
Don't get a tan. Oh my god.
Don't get a tan.
You better not have rhythm.
You better not have rhythm.
I don't want to see not one dance move from you.
They're gonna spot you
I'm
out,
gonna need
boy.
you to be danceless.
Danceless.
What? You jumping that high? You better take that shit down a notch.
That high.
Don't jump high for us.
Are those muscles? You going vegan? No.
Hey.
He's so stupid.
Since I felt some heat coming over there.
It's all love.
We niggas, but fuck you. We boys though.
Respect.
You can take a joke. God dang it. What's another thing? Oh, speaking of being black in this country, hear about the wrestler who had to get his dreads cut off?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
You didn't hear about that?
Nah.
Yeah, you have a wrestler out there in New Jersey, a racist ass referee. So fuck you.
Yes.
Because as a former wrestler, with long hair. I mean, I didn't have long hair. I've seen niggas wrestle with do-rags on when they have braids. That's not a problem. I've seen white surfer boys who used to wrestle, and they will just put a cap over their head, and they will have long fucking Thor-like locks on them. I've seen
Point Breaks.
yeah, pretty much. All shout outs to the Carlsbad wrestlers out there. The motherfuckers be catching waves. Oh,
Course be solid.
hell yeah! Like, God damn, you strong, surfing man.
Surfing, man.
What else? And then like I've seen girls wrestle and they have long hair, and they just put it in a cap and hold it real tight. Like, you didn't even give that. Well, the story was that they gave him. He had the cap on. The referee told him to take it off, and saying like, "Well, your team's gonna have to forfeit if you don't do anything about your hair." He had the cap on.
Yeah.
And they had a long discussion. The team was like, dude, like, what the fuck? And the referee was like, nope.
Yep.
So that referee is under investigation right now.
So like it showed
That's
a
good.
recording.
I like that.
They.
Yo, and you know what?
Oh my
That's like,
gosh.
and see,
Like
that's
right there.
Yeah.
So basically,
That's crazy.
Like
so
right before
basically,
he did his match.
basically, I just saw conservative and liberal racism working together at the same time. Why I say that? You got the blatant conservative races that the referee is. I don't like your hair. Cut it off. Or you're going to forfeit the match. Then you got the liberal racism as your allies talking about, oh, come on, man. Like, come on, be a team player. Come on, we
Cut
need
your
this.
hair, bro.
Cut your hair, man. It's just hair. Come on.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's
Yeah,
just hair.
It's just hair. Come on, it'll grow back. I'm like, nah, the nigga had his heart set on growing those dreads, man. Like, niggas don't grow dreads just to make them short. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, long story short, he ended up cutting his hair. And the fucked up part about it, man, they were treating him like he was a fucking lab rat. She had the gloves on and shit, and she started cutting his hair, fucking up his whole hairdo. Fucking up his whole hairdo, man.
Granted, he won, but I would have been like, fuck it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want that referee to grab my wrist to raise my hand in victory. I would have told that referee to fuck off.
Yeah.
We won the match. We won the game. But it was so funny because the journalists who try to spin it like, oh, ultimate team player. And niggas like, fuck that narrative.
Yeah.
Fuck that narrative. That was discrimination. Don't sit here and try to say, oh, he endured. Like you trying to make him like he's Jackie Robinson. Like, when it shouldn't be like that in these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody wrestled. When I was wrestling, dude, there were black guys wrestling, white guys, Asians, Mexicans,
Like you say, even
Arab
females,
people,
fucking,
women.
yeah,
That is one of the most diverse sports I've ever seen in my life. All walks of life steps on that mat. And to see, a kid that looked like me when I was in high school, light-skinned black kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had a fro in my senior year wrestling. I seen brothers with fros wrestling. Seen brothers with cornrows wrestle. I haven't seen dreads, but yet still, all you had to do was put the cap on it.
Which he did.
Which he did in the first place.
And obviously, since he's had his hair, his fucking dreads were pretty long, so that means that he's gotten away with it all this time.
Yeah.
And it was never an issue. Unless it was, but not to this extent. That shit's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Fuck that referee. I hope he doesn't.
Everyone's
officiate.
like, and then at the end, his teammates are all like patting him on the back.
You
Somebody
can
was
tell.
like patting his head.
You can tell the brothers in the back, like, God damn, they
Yeah.
fucked your hair up, nigga. You might have
Yeah.
to go to the barber shop. Like, I could see like a couple of brothers looking at him like, white guys like, yeah, the white
Yep.
people cheering for him and shit. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I keep telling niggas, like, y'all gotta be watching out for them white liberals too, because they be working in conjunction. They're the most soft-handed version of racism. They, and they say white liberals would actually talk to black people like they're like fucking victims and poor little kids. Like, yeah, man, I know it's really hard being black. And
I told you guys about that, right? At the fucking the Fitzbo right here in San Diego. A guy was talking I was like,
with that
what
liberal
type
racism,
of...
man. And I know another. Well, I don't know how much time we got left. We good, or you gotta get going?
She's here.
Oh, she's here. Oh shit, motherfucker. Well, that's about it. 2018. I hope you enjoy your eggnog or your Christmas food and your Christmas all that shit. I hope you get your gifts that you get. You will hear from us probably in early January or so. I don't know. Shit.
Yeah,
we've been doing this all fucking year, man.
Also, be safe out there next week since we won't be able to.
And wrap it up, man. You don't want to. Don't make San Diego in the top 15 of HIVs.
Shit, I'm surprised too with all these military motherfuckers from everywhere.
Wow.
hey, I'm just saying. People were just complaining the other day about the military. What's that called? The deployment rate or pregnancy rate.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's crazy, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Well, I mean, any shout outs or parting words for the last of 2018? Oh, and Andrew Johnson is the name of the young fella.
Yeah.
Mind you, he is half black and half white. So definitely, women that are non-black and you got a black kid, these issues will arise. So think about that before you label a black man, and vice versa for you white guys who like to fetishize black women. But ooh, that's a good topic, but we'll save that for a Patreon discussion.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shout outs, parting words. Anybody want to go ahead?
Shout out to Monica. Shout out to anybody that keeps the spirit of Christmas alive and goes and buys presents and plays the music and puts up their decorations and shit.
Fuck that white man holiday.
I'm just because like I was about to say, like we don't do it for the white man, we do it for us. Is we take the holiday and make it ours. So
yeah. All right. Oh shit. Now this. All right. Let me just see. Buena, New Jersey. Charles and Rosa Johnson is the parents of the 16-year-old Buena Regional High School wrestler Andrew Johnson, who has last week unexpectedly forced by a referee to have his dreadlocks cut or forfeit this match. Today, expressing immense heartfelt gratitude for an overwhelming show of support for their son. Andrew has been deeply moved by the thunderous outpouring of unsolicited support, including from Olympic wrestler and leading civil rights advocates and elected officials after the shocking pre-match ultimatum. So, yes. Ooh, law groups and shit. Ooh, it's going to get ugly, New Jersey. Y'all better lower your up.
Shit.
Ooh, it's going to get ugly.
Nothing is safe.
Nothing is safe.
Nothing is safe.
For me, shout out to us for fucking recording this whole fucking year, going almost on 3 years strong, giving our listeners, our loyal listeners,
shout out to y'all.
Loyal listeners, all that. Shout out to you guys. And it, yeah.
Be on the lookout for Patreon.
Yes, help
content. Support our Patreon.
Like what we're doing. Shout out to our guests, all of our guests that came this year. Yeah. Shout out.
I should probably put that on the Facebook account. All of our guests that have been on there, give them a shout out end of the year.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody's personal growth. And cheers to more growing.
Cheers to more growing. Okay. I just want to give a shout out to life, man. Life give you ups and downs, smiles and frowns. To quote the great Snoop D-O-double-G. Mm-hmm. And we grow and progress. And we want to just do bigger and better things. But sometimes bigger isn't always better. But as long as we're progressing, that's what matters to me the most. So, for the last time of 2018, if you enjoy listening to this podcast as much as we love making it, because we love what we do. And if you're not being your motherfucking self, I gotta say, the jig is up, and we out.
Happy New Year, folks.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.